3 weeks? Something like that.
7 weeks.
7 weeks? No, it definitely wasn't 7 weeks. Alright. I'm glad everybody could make it. So, before I roll to see what the faxpiration is there anybody that's like got a flashback they want to share? Going once, going twice. You did? You have one?
I'm not. I don't have it up right now.
Okay, all right. Then I'll
it'll be for next time.
Okay. 127. All right.
It's not like I was working on that shit for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you had time to write it or anything. You know, so
it's all written. I just have to pull it up and just fucking.
It's all fine. It's whatever, man. All right, this is in the goals category. Identify one area where you'd like to improve, then list 3 specific actions you could take to create that change. Man, we're coming back strong. Alright, so while you ruminate on those questions, would anybody, for a 3rd hero point and a 3rd hero card draw, like to sum up what happened 3 to 7 weeks ago?
I wasn't even there.
2 to 7 weeks ago?
I missed that session.
Ooh. You did. You had a great session from my recollection. Mm-hmm. I heard you were rolling nothing but 20s, except when you really needed to. It was incredible.
That is the way.
Yeah. Alright, 17. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Bellanora, the Savvy.
Alright. We're back. I definitely not finishing writing this now. Okay. We open to our struggle to ascend the Storval stairs, a pocket dimension that connects the timelines, looking much like an M.C. Escher painting, you know? We entered this place chasing the mystery of the hero cards and the impending collapse of the universe. No. After having some plot dropped on us, we were sought out by a pack of Hounds of Tyndalos and forced to ascend to the mysterious heights of this strange place. We each took different tacks to achieve this goal, between fighting off our pursuers and altering the environment to our favor. After passing through a few layers, we were confronted by someone from our past. Ebrium and his glass Medusa girlfriend, or at least her enlarged animated head, confronted us upon basically trying to prevent our escape from it, and we also sensed that he was a bearer of a hero card. We continued to push our way up the stairs, kind of trying to avoid him at first, but now I think we have resolved to double back, beat up this nerd for his card.
Oh, okay. Spicy. Alright, I'm into it.
Whoa. Clarification. Okay. Some of us never met this motherfucker. And the people who did aren't here, so he's kind of new to us.
Oh, well, he seems to know you, and you know,
Still
like,
from our past.
yeah. That's all. That's all
but,
that matters.
like, is
Caused
he though?
problems that we dealt with.
But you foiled his plans, so I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, yeah.
He's
in both campaigns.
He's the bad guy that's like, you foiled everything that I did, and it's like, dude, we just met for the first time. What are you talking about?
But his plan with the boat, and you know.
You mean Loveless's plan?
Whoa! That was 50-50. That was 50-50, bro. That was 50-50. All right. Does anybody want a faxpiration, a D3 that can sum up? Not sum up. D3 that can be added to any D20 roll after the fact by answering this very complicated question. Identify one area where you'd like to improve, then list 3 specific actions you could take to create that change. If you're interested in such a incredible challenge, please roll D20 into chat. If no one is, I completely understand, and I appreciate it because I don't want to have to answer as an NPC. We got an 8 from Jericho, going once, going twice. Oh! We got a 7. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, Walter. All right, got an 8 from Jericho, going once, going twice. All right, Jericho, darling, answer the question.
An area in my life I think I could improve would be the amount of money that I have. It's just not high enough.
Okay.
So I think a way to kind of improve this would be possibly getting more of it by maybe killing more people who have more money than I do and then taking the money.
Okay. Does that count as 1 or 2 steps?
Oh, that's 1. The second one would maybe rob a bank. It went really well the last time. So I'm thinking maybe we do that and we keep the money this time and don't give it away to some lady we just met in the middle of the desert. Third, probably try to, what's a good third one? I mean, what's the other way? I don't want a job. So we're not getting money that way. But I could steal from people who do have jobs in a very classic Alkenstar way. I think some scams would be pretty fun. Maybe some pyramid schemes to get people to invest.
Some scams.
Yeah. Some scams, some snake oil salesman kind of stuff.
Nice.
Things like that. You know, I think that'd really improve.
You feel like all of these things you listed would be more lucrative than being a high-level adventurer?
I mean, like, who says I can't do both, you know?
Okay, all right, fair enough.
High-level adventurers can rob high-level banks.
You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during the
Vulture rolled out, so I'll
all right, Vulture, you willing to answer for a lesser bonus?
Does it have to be all 3 actions as well, or?
Yeah, sure do.
I'll pass.
A pass. All right.
Shit.
You must ask an NPC.
Alrighty.
I feel punished.
I'm gonna punish you further. I'd like to know what Woodshop thinks.
Oh man, what is Woodshop? An area in his life that he needs to improve in. All right. So the camera cuts to you answering the question, and unseen by you or the cameraman is someone hiding behind the potted fern nearby. And so when he gets called in for the question, something he's very excited about. He looks right at the fucking camera and he says,
"Well, the area in my life that I need to improve is, I guess money. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of money. So, thinking I'm gonna try to get some money, you know. Might try, rob a bank. You know, it seems like it'd be a good place to get money. And maybe, keep the money from the bank I robbed. And then, the second one would be taking money from people to have money. It seems like a good thing to do. And then the third one, I'd probably use my skills as a secret agent to set up a sort of a pyramid scheme. You know, like you could go on a date with my girlfriend for 500 gold, but then you just take the money, and then, you know, my girlfriend never shows up. Which, by the way, she wrote me this letter.
and he pats his marsupial pouch. He goes to take it out, and the cameraman says, "Oh, we're done. We're done here." All right.
This man's a genius.
He's something.
See, Jericho, why can't you answer like he did?
I think mine's more practical, you know.
All right. He walks up to you at the water cooler and says,
Man, what a question, right? What an interview. Wow. Wow. Feels
So,
good to
was that-
put it
was
out
that
there,
your-
you know?
Was that your first one?
I think so.
I get it now.
anyways, you guys have, according to this robot, 3 fanspo points. 3 fanspirations gifted to you by each other and or the community and or random viewers. Do you want to spend 1 or more of them to draw from the deck? Or are you going to raw dog it, as the halflings like to
I
say
want
now?
1.
You want 1? Okay.
I'm fine with 1.
Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Alright, we'll shuffle it up, and we'll wag it out. It's the Rabbit Prince! Oh, man. That means, Stack, you get an extra hero point.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And that's all it does. Stack gets an extra hero point. No, wait, there's more to it, hold on. Alright, hero deck, Rabbit. Alright, the Rabbit Prince is, at no surprise to anybody, chaotic neutral, and from the dexterity or keys suit. They represent the chaos of combat and capriciousness. When misaligned, it means unpredictable losses. So as a chaotic neutral card, gosh, it's been 3 weeks since I played any Pathfinder. Let me look what it does. Let's see. Harrowing, Fanspo, Alignment, Chaotic Neutral. Desperate Turn. Alright, so you can burn out this buff by trigger. Your turn starts, cost free action. You gain an extra action for the triggering turn. The action can be used to do anything a normal action can do. That's better than a quickened action, including being used as part of a 2 or 3 action activity. Jumpin' Jesus. This does not count as a quickened action. Oh my god. Well, that's all we need to read. We don't need the rest. At the end of your turn, you become confused, even if you would normally be immune to that condition. If this action was used to cast a spell, roll a DC 5 flat check. On a failure, trigger a wild magic surge. So, does everybody have Desperate Turn on their sheet, or do I need to drag it over to them real quick? I don't think we've had Desperate Turn come up, so I'll just drag them onto your sheets real quick. All right, sweet. Then
And you said this
let
is
me,
a dex buff?
it is a dex buff. Yeah, let me apply that to everybody, and then you should get rid of any other buffs that you have. Looks like you guys have shield from last week. Let's see. Here are your keys. Alright. And then, yeah, gotta get rid of those. There's a certain alchemist on Thursday. I think he had like every stat buffed by 1 because he wasn't just turning off his buffs from last week. I don't want to call anybody out on stream though. You know what I'm saying? But, man. Anyways. Must be nice to have +1 on your stats. Alright.
He's just that
With
good.
all the he's just that good. Alright, with all that sorted, I guess we'll jump back into the infinite stairs and see what's happening. What's going on over here? Activate. Oh, turn off this fine music. Put on some different music. Let's see. What music will we put on this time? We can't put too much anime music on because
Wow,
anime-
this situation is totally yikes. Okay.
Yeah, welcome.
what do you mean it's yikes?
They're not even injured. Are these evil? Are these evil things?
Oh, those glass golems, yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not
Wow,
our problem at the moment.
Nothing is injured. Stack, what are you doing over there?
Man, I can't. I don't know what you want me to do.
This is what happens when you're not here to take care of us.
What
Oh,
happened?
damn. All right, let's see.
I'm at 12 HP.
Cyberpunk combat
Oh
music
my goodness.
extended.
Okay.
Stack, where are you?
She's
I'm
on the
I'm
south side of the map.
Oh.
No, I'm up a level.
Yeah, he's on the
stairs.
one
Up a
above us.
level. Oh, okay. I definitely see him floating in space. I thought he was.
Yeah, if you go through those, you'll pop out over here.
Okay.
It's been going great. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, you don't have to fight this guy. You could just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Could just leave.
Yeah.
Just leave, he says.
I never want you to feel pressured to do anything. That's my new policy running games. Just lay on the ground. I don't fucking care.
Tire boss.
Yeah. That's my newest campaign is just going to be nap simulator. So you tell your spouse and your friends that you're playing in a game, but I just read you bedtime stories in a soothing voice.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'd been up for that. That
Man,
was the
that's-
biggest fantasy of my life.
That's a market that needs to be cracked open.
Right. Well, there actually is. They're called professional cuddlers. It is a type of, I guess they're not really a sex worker, but it's a type of sex worker where they just take a nap with you. They just snuggle you.
Aw, you learn something new
The
every day.
They'll rub your back. Yeah, pat your back, whatever you need. Whatever you need. I'll get you some contact information next when the game's over. I'll get you some contact information. I know a few in Boston will hook you up. Just drop CrashGem #sponsored, get a 10% discount. Alright. Let's play this actual game though, guys. No naps. No naps allowed.
I didn't get my naps.
I shouldn't have said the N-word. Oh, I said the N-word on stream. No. Oh, that's over. Everyone just get their pillows out. It's no.
Yeah,
All right.
Go warm up my milk.
It'll be fine. All right. Resuming April 28th, Boss has all 3 Paragons and both his and her reactions. Bella invested 1 Pac-Man into manifesting. Jerry still has Inventor Slot Machine. Medusa, because I rolled like a fucking king last session. Medusa has used Golem Summon. 1 Hound remains. All are in Aura except Stack. Well, that's exciting. Not for you guys, but I mean maybe it's exciting for you guys. Stack has found the portal, but Jack mentions getting cards from Ebrium optional. I don't know why that S was capitalized. Maybe to point out how important it was. Round 9. Walter, you're up. What?
Oh,
Wait, did I just die?
I don't know. It says you took persistent damage.
Oh, you're bleeding? Oh, but it dropped you.
Oh, did you just drop the 0 from bleed? That sucks,
Wait,
dude.
but my turn is. Oh, it happens when the turn
Yeah, at
ends?
the end of your turn, yeah.
You delayed
Aw.
consequences for so long.
That wasn't even consequences. That was just bleeding. Okay, that's rough. Alright.
Okay. Jerry, can you shove this stupid hound off the ledge again? It's been working this whole time.
I can try. It just teleports back up though.
It takes a couple of rounds.
All right.
Oh, also, you do not want
game's
to end
paused.
your turn. You do not want to end your turn in its aura.
Well, I know a Henry that could tell you that.
Yeah, it will unzip you.
And we know that it's a 30-foot aura, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
30-foot aura, 8d6 plus 10 slashing on a DC 30 basic fortitude save.
Yeah, don't love that at all.
Injured.
Alright, what speed do I actually have? Okay. Stride. Actually, is this gun loaded? It is loaded. Okay, good. 165. It has a 90-foot range. He's within, but I'm within this stupid thing. A damn dog. Move to here, second. Oh, that's still 30. Alright, 35 outside of the stupid aura. Alright, targeting Ebrium. We're just
Alright,
gonna.
Ebrium currently has, I think, shield spell up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mark him with Hunt Prey.
Okay.
And here comes Recall Knowledge from that.
Maybe he has shield? Doesn't look like he has shield. Oh well. Ooh, okay. You can ask one mechanical question about him.
It's been rough trying to hit this bastard. What's his AC?
What is his AC? You believe his AC, unmodified, is only a 32.
32. Okay. Alright. That's all 3 actions.
Alright. Okay, so you move twice, and then you reload, then you
Move twice and then Hunt Prey on him.
Got it. Alright. Alright, and he is still quickened. I don't know why that's not showing up. I'll throw that on there. There we go. Okay. Play passes to Jericho Darling. Oh, but before you go, Jericho Darling, this guy is going to use a Paragon action. Let's see. No, wait. He doesn't have a Paragon action that he could use right now. Well, he has the actions. He doesn't have one that's tagged. All right. We'll use Glide and Strike. So the Medusa will move 20 feet. But she can't actually hit anything. It's just to get some movement and get closer. That will be her turn. Her Paragon action, at least. Alright, to you, Jericho.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stride over here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to shove this doggo.
The many orifices and anuses that cover the creature's rubbery blue-skinned body pucker in fear, seeing you assume the position.
I cringe. It's a little gross.
I mean, look at it.
Critical success. 10 feet. Get yeeted.
Alright. As you yeet the creature into the infinity of space, it would fall 500 feet immediately. Let's see.
I spit over the edge of it.
Alright, and we've established that it doesn't have a 500-foot dimension door, it's a 120-foot dimension door. So it is going to take some time to get back up. So we're going to do a 1d4 plus 1. Alright, we'll be up. It'll be back in action in 2 rounds.
Alrighty. Stack is over there. How do I get Stack?
Keep going this way.
Alright.
Back above us, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
But we have to
over
go
there.
to the right to go up to where he is.
Okay. I'm gonna just stride my last action. That'll be it.
Okay. Alright, let's see. That brings us to Grom.
Yes.
Grom, before you go, Alethea is going to move with a Paragon
Rude.
and then go up 20 feet. Alright, to you.
All right. Everybody's all beat up and stuff, huh?
Just a little. But bleeding when you're at 0 is real bad, so.
No. I want to make sure what my speed is now. What do you think I got going on here? Yeah, it's 60 feet. Cool. Did I move quicker going this direction right now?
If the staircase is moving really fast,
Right, it's just 60 feet.
Yeah, right now it's just the normal speed.
If I keep going here, I should show up where the second deck is, right?
Correct. If you move your mini far enough to the right, it will poop you out onto the next floor. I have found that on these arrow keys work pretty good too for moving your mini around and getting
I'm trying,
tagged
it's not-
by the
I don't
silver
want
one.
to move.
Oh shoot! All right, let me try and move you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
oh no! I moved you completely out of bounds. There we go. So yeah, you see Stack. He's laying on the ground. The escalator stairs are very slowly moving under his body, and he's just sort of rolling in place. And every time he rolls over, blood squirts out
All right.
infinitely until he runs out of blood.
It runs out of blood. Let me see. I have something here. Well, let's make him something here real quick. Oh, that's not it. This macro. Healing. Got it.
Oh, and I haven't run any updates to Foundry in 3 weeks, so hopefully all of our mods are still working.
Fuck it, we're
But
doing
if
it
it-
live.
Yeah, but if anything's not working, just let me know and I'll write it down.
I'll just use a elixir of life.
Okay.
Moderate iron.
All right, Stack, 29 points of healing.
I think that's my 3 actions.
Okay. All right. Let's see. With their last Paragon, they will move closer. Let's see. I should have moved her Sweetie Poo first. I shouldn't call him Sweetie Poo since allegedly he smells because he is a fart. So, all right. Let's see. Ebrium is here. He can see Vulture. He can see Jericho, and he can see Bella. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see. What can you use a quickened action to do again? It's been a long time since I played Pathfinder. Does a quickened action do?
It's usually stride or step.
It's just stride or strike, right? Quickened action. When you
Well, I think
get
that's
one extra
haste.
action, it can only do the things that you made you. Oh, okay, so I have to look
Yeah.
up haste.
Yeah, it depends on
Alright.
whatever casted it.
All right. Let's see. Only for strike and stride. Okay. All right. In that case, he is going to open up with a strike on Walter. Let's see. It will be a glass spike. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. I think that's gonna miss, right? Let me see.
28
Misses
miss.
by 2. Damn. Okay, then he is going to draw from his pocket a. Hold on. The map is much larger than I think it is. Let me get some measurements here. That's 80 feet. Okay. Instead, he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast a spell. Let's see. Call forth. Blah blah blah. Range spell strike. You don't want to do that. Heat metal. Gotta be within 30 feet. Let's see. How far is Walter?
40.
40 feet. Son of a bitch. All right. Okay. He's just gonna do an impaling strike. Yeah. There you go. Oh, wait, still got to be within 30 feet. Jesus, these Pathfinder spells. All right. You know what? Let's go full defense. He is going to cast Stone Skin. There we go.
Certain Leshy somewhere else sympathizes with him.
Yeah, right. So yeah, he'll cast Stone Skin on himself. Oh, he chose target that's not in range. Son of a bitch. All right. Way to tattletale on him, game. Jeez. All right. Let me target him. Give him a spell slot back. Try to cast it one more time. All right. Success. Cool. Now can he have Stone Skin? All right. So he gets Stone Skin himself, gaining resistance 5 to physical damage except adamantine. Each time he's hit by a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing attack, the duration decreases by 1 minute, but it has a 20-minute duration. It's pretty sick. And then he will cast with his last Pac-Man shield on himself. There we go. All right. Play passes to his lovely bride. She loses 1 action for being a mount. But she do have that hastened action. So here we go. Alright. She's got a speed of 50 fly. So she's gonna fly, I guess, yeah, sure, up onto the platform. To 200. And try to move her over there. This map is like, no dice, dude. Oh, I've got my ruler selected still. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Alright. So she's gonna move up to you. Nerd Bro's gonna move up. And then she is going to, with her 2 remaining Pac-Mans, she's gonna use Focus Gaze. Yeah. On Walter. So Walter, go ahead and give me a DC 35 Fortitude save. You are not already slowed by any other effect, right?
Nope.
Okay, good. All right, go for it. Ooh, all right. You will be slowed.
I am going to use my reaction for grit and tenacity.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna re-roll that with a bonus. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
My Foundry going hells. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. I don't think anything terrible happens. In the, let me double check on a critical failure. I think you're just slowed. Focus Gaze. If the creature's already slowed, you'll be permanently petrified. After attempting the save. Okay. So yeah, you would just be slowed. Alright. And then, after the slow is applied, she's gonna try and bite you. Alright. My Foundry running so slow. see. Here we go.
It's great to be back.
Oof. Okay. All right, so it's going to be a hit. I need to give another Fortitude save. This time against poison-based effect.
Fail.
All right. And then there is some damage coming at you. All right, let me apply this glass curse venom to you. I think it works. Hold on. Does it show up in chat what the poison does?
No.
Okay. Then we will keep it a mystery for now. Okay. And that is their turn. All right. Play passes to Bella.
I have already invested one action. She's like staying there glowing with the light of fate. And she's gonna try to manipulate the environment.
Okay.
In front of me. Where is it? Fortune telling lore. But I'm pretty sure a 37 makes it.
It does. Yes. That is a
Not a crit.
success.
Not a crit success. So I can speed up these stairs.
All right.
And then with my remaining 2 actions.
I'm assuming you're speeding them up in the direction of the portal?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to move 60 feet with a stride. I hope she doesn't have reaction attacks. I could run under her, right? Because she's flying. Is that correct?
She has a flight speed, but she is currently like doing that 1 inch above the ground hover situation. Let's see. Speed this boy up.
And probably.
It's taking me many seconds to do everything. I don't know why. I should probably tell Foundry I got a shitty potatoes so I can, 'cause my settings got redone when I...
Okay. And
Alright,
then with my last action, I'm going to target Ebrium.
Okay.
And then I hope this macro works. It does not, sorry. I'm going to try to hit him with a versatile vial as soon as I can get it functional.
Okay.
And back in the swing of it. Here we go. Good. Missed by 2 on a 14. Damn. 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 I've got 3 hero points. I can afford to burn them. Can it?
It depends what your goal
no.
is.
No, it's a. Well, we do have to beat him. I'm not rolling to get a 16. So that's my turn. But he does take some splash damage. I think that would be 5 splash damage.
Okay.
And it does have the adamantine property.
Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, then he takes that 5 damage.
I might be 10 damage. Hold on. I gotta recheck my feats.
Okay.
Candy Bomb Expanded Splash. This one. I think this makes it 10.
Or it makes the splash area bigger.
It does make the splash, but if you read down at the bottom,
Oh, okay. You can add your intelligence modifier. Okay, nice.
It's equal to double your intelligence modifier, so the splash damage is 10.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, alright. He'll take the 10 damage. Alright, and that's your 3 Pac-Mans?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Play passes to Demented Doggo. It continues anime style rapid teleporting from staircase to staircase, trying to make its way back to the fight. Play passes to Stack the Deck. Your initiative did not change, Stack, since your bleeding was the thing that dropped you to 0. You went ahead of yourself. All right, you are prone. You dropped whatever you were holding, but you were and you are still bleeding. But you have hit points, and the portal is right there.
Right. Oh, okay. So let's kip up. Use kip up to get up.
Nice, nice.
Alright. How do I address bleeding again? Isn't it like a recovery check?
So you can try and take care of bleeding yourself with a single action, and that would let you make a DC 15 to try and like stop the bleeding kind of thing. If you had like a cool thing that made sense for like stopping bleeding, you could do that, and that would lower the flat roll from a 15 to a 10 when you make the roll at the end of your turn.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, sure.
If you want to delay until after I go, looks like there's no bad
Oh,
guys going.
I think I'm at the end, so I don't think I can delay any farther.
You can delay into the next round. That's
I can?
yeah, that's
Okay.
that's a misconception. Yeah,
I've got a soothing powder I can put on you that will give
Okay,
you.
sure.
But if
Right
you
away.
delay, you'll still take the bleed damage now, because you can't delay away out of bad stuff.
Sure.
Either
Yeah.
way,
I'll just do that then. I'll delay after Grom then.
Okay. All right. So then what we'll do is we end your turn. You're delaying though, and then you'll take bleed damage, and then it'll try and see if it clears the bleed damage. It should automatically roll it for you.
it rolled it over here.
Yeah. All right. So you are still bleeding. Okay. As your turn technically ends, as you delay and then take the bleed damage, before Walter can go, Medusa is going to use glide and strike. Let's see. Maybe. Hold on. I think I might have to do a refresh on my Foundry. I think the whole thing just crashed. Is anybody else having issues with Foundry? No?
Slow down.
It's okay.
Just slow down? Okay.
We all updated our Foundry.
Damn, bro.
I installed RAM over the break, and now it's running better than ever.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, my Chrome is completely cooked. So it's definitely not happy with my Foundry settings. Alright, let's see. Come on. Alright. Let's see. I'm sorry to do this, Brave Browser. We're gonna put the pillow over your head. There we go. Oh. Alright, restarting it. Let's go. Alright. Loading nice and fast now that I restarted. Brave didn't shut down quickly. I know I was there. So in other news, I made a souffle cheesecake. It's currently cooling on the counter. Then it's gonna cool overnight in the fridge. But it's
What kind of cheesecake?
It's just a plain cheesecake, but it's got that bounce, it's got that jiggle because it's a souffle cheesecake.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Alright, I'm back in. Turn on levels. And we go here and here and here. And
Bella, do you have spells?
what
Me?
a question to ask somebody.
Yes.
Always. Since our days in Alchemstar.
Okay, alright. Bella, I'm gonna need you to try to see if you can consume its reaction.
What?
Alright.
Like, I need to cast some spells to see if you could consume its reaction at it. Or
I will do my best. I don't understand, but okay.
All right.
No, it
Well,
has a reflection.
He doesn't want to
Yeah.
get hit by the
Oh,
reflection.
He wants you to get hit instead
So
of
here's the
him,
thing
you know what
about
I'm
that. I don't have a single spell that does damage.
Oh.
I got spell stack. I'm here for you. I'll do it.
saying? All right, Walter.
No.
Dude stabs you, hits by 0, so he just hits you.
Wait. Is this
what?
the dude
Whoa.
in front of him? Is this the
Yeah.
is this dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abraham.
All right,
I
what do you
slide
got?
over.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't with my token. I slide over and I give Vulture +2 AC using
Nice.
my sorry, let me ping these chat so you're not just like, oh, what are you doing? What did I go?
No, I remember this move.
Or intercept foe?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
In that case, as he goes to stab you with the glass spike, Jericho throws herself in front, blocking the glass spike that was about to do a splintering wound to you. And then they're going to. This move is called. Where is it? Glide and strike. So they're gonna move 20 feet. So they're actually gonna move to there. Actually, you know what? To there. All right, cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Something cool happened here. So when you move to that space, that would be ending your movement adjacent to the Medusa head, which would trigger biting snakes. Oh, you didn't end your turn. You just ended a movement. Never mind. Okay, so he's gonna move over there, and then that will be it. Play passes to Walter. So, Walter, you are under the effects of this virulent poison, and where the fangs of the Medusa bit you, you can see that the flesh is turning translucent.
Oh joy.
It also burns like superheated acid in your veins.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Oh, and it enfeebled to you. There you go.
Okay, that changes quite a bit.
Yeah.
What does this do? Equal to size penalty equal to condition strength.
I think it's a strength debuff.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving up the stairs. One stride.
Okay.
To there. 2 stride. That's a wall.
Oh, I don't know why it's stopping you. Hold on. 1, 2. There you go. That's 10 feet.
Alright. Those 10. 15. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna. Sorry. 20, 25, 30. That's another wall.
No, hold on. So 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'm slowed.
Oh shit. All right. Let's see.
Does that go away? At the end of the turn?
Let's see. The slow from Medusa. Does it ever go away? What a question. It becomes slowed for 1 minute.
Fantastic.
So it does go away eventually. All right. Let's see. And she's at 200, and now you're at a height of. What height are you at now?
250.
All right. So you would still be in her aura? No. It's small. All right. You're good. Okay. That
I think we
is-
determined it's like 30 feet.
Yeah, it's only 30 feet. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Then Jericho, to you.
Alrighty. Zach, who's the person that's Cancel all your spells. Is this wizard over here the stupid nerd?
Yeah, it's him. All right.
I'll shove this stupid nerd in the locker.
Why am I seeing the he didn't order pickles meme right now? But that's all right. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. I am going to. I really want to jump on him. How far away? Like, he's only 5 feet up from me, so that'd be a 10.
Yeah, he's on top of the Medusa head. The Medusa head is tantalizingly close to you, floating a mere 10 feet away.
All right.
But, you know,
It's a long way down.
Yeah, I believe in me. All right, I'm going to activate. Actually, I might have an unstable action for this. Let me double check. Nope, I don't. Just kidding. I went with something else. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to just jump on him. I'm gonna use the leap action with my blast boots that Bellinora made me,
nice.
and I'm gonna leap. So I gotta make an athletics check. I'm gonna try to land on the Medusa head.
Okay, that's hype.
I only have 2 actions, and I believe leap is. No, actually, this is an interact 1, so there's just 1 action, which is cool. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so 1 action to do this, and then I guess I'll use my next action if I get there to do some shenanigans. So let me jump first here. Oh, Jericho, you're blinded. I hit the wrong button. What's up? All right. All right. 36, I believe, will be enough to get me on there. But if you want me to make some kind of balance check, I respect that.
I am gonna check because I think we have rules for this actually of mounting monsters. Let me see. Unusual shit. There we go. Battle forms, breaking.
Mount, appearing for mount.
Damn, I could have sworn we had something for this. Let me see. Oh, I see where it is. Okay. Alright, mounting monsters.
Alright, adjacent to a creature 2 or more sizes larger than you.
But you're jumping. Aerial mounting, here we go. Okay, you make a melee strike against a triggering creature. Alright, as part of the action. Alright, so give me a melee strike against the Medusa. It won't do any damage, it just determines whether or not you're able to mount her.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Jericho has practice, so we should be good. Wow. Even a 12 and the die misses. Okay. Okay. Let me see what I got here. 1 second.
Okay. So, fail is you fail to mount the monster, keep falling. Critical fail is you fail to mount the monster and keep falling. Further, you trigger reactions as if you used a move or manipulate action adjacent to the monster.
Okay, so if I fail this check, am I gonna fall?
You are.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll use well, I guess it doesn't matter if I use this
I
or
believe
not.
the stairs below are at height 0, so you would be falling 200 feet.
Alright, I guess I'll use a hero point. It
Okay.
got worse, so I might as well.
Alright.
Alright. Oop. Now I'll just nat 20 this, and we should be almost
Okay.
Alright, was it a nat 20? Okay.
Alright. So as you leap out to grab hold of the Medusa head and mount it, the tangle of snakes sort of bites at you, hisses at you, spits venom. You kind of tumble through, grasping. You grab a hold of one snake and just actually tug it loose from the rotted core of the creature.
Can I
And
attempt
then-
to grab a ledge as I fall? That's my reaction.
There are no ledges at that distance, right? Because
There's a ledge right behind them.
Right. But you were trying to land on her, right? So you would be out here.
Can I try to grab a ledge on her?
That was what you literally just tried to do. All right, so you
Special
take
feat, rattlesnake.
100 points of damage from the
100?
fall. Yeah,
Oh, that's
right,
fine.
because it's half the fall damage, half the distance.
Sure. Let me go
Okay.
see what I got over here. I might have something for
Okay.
fall damage. I don't think I do. Though. I do not.
You have a snap
Alright.
leaf?
No, I bought one snap leaf and I used it at the climax of the Alcastar fight, so I don't have it anymore. That's fine. I'll take 100.
Okay. Good God. All right.
All right, I fall. I use my next action. I have one remaining. Okay, so I am now 100 feet below this bitch.
Well, you're 200. You're at height 0.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I
That's where
fell 100 feet.
that's where we came in.
Oh,
Isn't
right.
isn't falling damage equal to half the
Yeah.
distance you
I think,
fall?
no, you're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Sorry, Crash. I'm trying to
No,
think. And,
no worries. No worries. You
where
took a
is
big risk, and it didn't work this time. That's okay.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah.
I get ready my blast boots.
Alright, everybody go back down. We have to rescue her.
I'll try to move her up.
All right, I'm going to use my next action to. Do I have to remove my blast boots? Even though I used them already.
Wait. So you're swapping out for a new set of blast boots?
I think
yeah,
it takes a
have,
minute.
Oh, it takes a minute. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You real far down now, Jericho.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe it.
Do you have
Hmm.
grappling? You have a grappling gun?
Nope. I think that I'm gonna. I'll be honest with you. I'm at 6 HP, away from the rest of the party. So I'm gonna take a gamble, CrashGem, and you know
Okay.
what? If this kills me, it kills me. I jump off the edge, hoping it loops around.
What?
Yep. I listen. I'm fucked either way. So fuck it,
Looped
dude.
around for any of the other things that have fallen?
If
I
you,
mean, you
if
didn't
you
see
make it
it.
up 100, if you make it up to 100 feet, I could use my grappling gun to shoot you. Maybe reel you back off.
I was gonna manifest.
I mean, you have empirical evidence that it does not loop around.
They weren't
at
here
least
for that.
to the best of your. Okay, so you have pushed off
Uh-huh.
so many things
Well, I
that have
wasn't here
not.
last session.
Oh,
so-
okay. Those things have not shown back up.
They have not shown back.
The
up.
dogs have to teleport. They have to fucking anime air jump to get back to you guys. Like,
Mhm.
Grab one of those and ride it back up here.
I mean, it's definitely an option.
yeah.
That's literally a leap of faith.
I mean, you could listen. I respect your player agency. If you want to leap off into the infinite void at the behind reality is where you guys are right now. You're in the backstage of reality. You were not here last session, but Bellanora has been using their fortune-telling skill to manipulate the stairs, which is why they're moving at different speeds. So you are able to manipulate this realm if you are able to tap into the power of fate. So that would be either occultism or fortune-telling.
If I
I don't
jump
know
off
if those-
the edge and make that check, will I loop, can I possibly loop myself around?
Well, that's what you're trying to do, right? Is you're trying to.
Okay. All right. Listen, I'm fine with that. That sounds rad as hell.
Okay,
Either I'll fall
okay.
and fail the check and keep falling, or I'll loop around.
I mean, there are other stairwells that you will eventually crash into. Is that the other problem? These are not the
Oh.
only. Yeah, these are not the only 9 staircases.
Staircases.
Yeah,
Okay. Well.
or 6 staircases. Excuse me. Yeah, they're infinite, so they go up and down infinitely, essentially.
I think what I'm gonna do is I stand down here with my last action, and I just scream profanities at Ibrium, and he can't hear me because I'm so far down. But the attempt is there.
Okay.
And I just start walking up the stairs.
Okay.
I don't know which way I need to go. This way? Yeah, I watched
Go.
it.
Yeah, you want to head up. You want to head towards the top.
I
Top of
can.
your monitor.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
Dude,
All
I'm
right.
doomed. When did that happen?
That happened last time.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
happened with the butcher. That happened with the butcher.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
that's my turn. Only 2
It was
actions.
still the same day.
Same day.
What are our... Is there a collated document of our B team ability? I keep losing it.
Oh, I was gonna do that, but then I went to Japan. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But our working knowledge of the B team as such is that woodshop allows you to move, like to shift is what he lets you do. Like not shift. Sorry, what do they call it?
Step?
Step. Yeah, he allows you to step, which is good. I think it's when you roll initiative, you're allowed to step when you roll initiative. So if you're in like a bad situation, he can like get you out of that bad situation. Vashon's is re-rolling. Stu's is re-rolling. And I don't think we ever determined one for Philomena or Thorn. Yeah. I was gonna have Thorns be something based on like damage boosting, and I was gonna have Philomena's be something based on opportunist type stuff, like basically like creating off guard on an opponent if you needed them to be off guard kind of thing. But I don't have them formally penned up for you. Yeah. I don't know if damage boost or off guard would help at this point, but they are there. And then there are the standard B team things that are listed on the B team actor.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, Grom. Yep.
I made a soothing powder and I applied it to stack the deck. It
Okay.
doesn't seem to be an effect I can drag onto them, but you can see what it does.
Okay.
For
Soothing
many
powders
guys-
are remedies made to stop a particular type of persistent damage. Each damage type requires a different formula, with the most popular being bleed soothing powder, poison soothing powder, fire soothing powder, and acid soothing powder. You activate soothing powder by sprinkling it on yourself or another creature within reach. The target can immediately attempt a new flat check to remove persistent damage the powder works against. The powder lowers the DC to 10 as normal for a particularly appropriate type of help. In addition to the effects described above, the powder persists for 1 minute, lowering the DCs to that amount for that amount of time. That's fantastic. All right, Zach, you get to immediately roll a D10. Or sorry, a D20, and you're trying to get a 10 or higher.
I can't do all the work here, Stack.
All right, so you
I'll
sprinkle
use
it.
the 0
You
point.
sprinkle it all over him.
Is it
The
hero
wounds are
pointable?
healing. Yeah, any D20 that does not have a fate or fortune or misfortune on it is fine. So yeah, go for it.
Hey.
Hey,
All right,
thank you.
and the powder works. There's some foaming action, stings a little bit. You may now remove the bleed from your miniature.
It's only for a minute, so if you get bladed again, still have that.
Nice.
And I realize that I'm also speared or slowed one, so I guess that's it for me.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see. Before their turn comes
I delay
around.
until after Grom.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna jump in then. All right. So
Yeah.
between Grom and Stack, these guys are going to take their turns. Let's see what we got. Where the fuck are they? All right, here. They see Bella is all by her lonesome, so they're gonna head towards Bella. So they're gonna do a move. Let's see. They can move 20 feet. Is that gonna be enough to reach you? Yeah. And then Ibrahim's gonna try and stab you. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Glass spike melee. Ooh, that's gonna hit. All right. Here's some damage. And then that would possibly cause a splintering wound. The glass from Ibrahim's attack shatters into a multitude of tiny needles, sharp fragments that work their way into your flesh and your soul. Give me that fortitude save. Oh shit. Alright, so that's a success. You take half the damage. So you wouldn't have taken 19, you would actually take half of that. And then you are enfeebled for 1 round. Alright, nice. Alright, Grom, your turn ended and Sack's turn begins. Sack. I will note that Ebrium and Alessia still have 1 Paragon between them.
Okay. I think the Rabbit Prince gave us this ability.
Desperate turn, absolutely, yep.
Okay, so
But you will burn the dexterity buff to use it. You okay with that?
That is fine with me.
Alright.
Alright. So it could, seems like it could reflect damaging spells, but we didn't see if you could reflect status spells. So gonna do this. I'm gonna use my extra 4th action point to cast stasis on
Nice. Oh, okay. Alright, the flow of time. It's a range 30 feet, though.
Oh, wait. That's true.
Yes.
He is far. There's no 3D. Oh, wait. I could go backwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so 1 Pac-Man to stride, then he's within 30 feet, and then you
Okay.
cast that spell on him, and he's got to make a
Yeah.
will save. Alright,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh! He fails. Time ceases to pass for the target for 1 round. It is invulnerable to all damage, it can't be targeted or affected by anything, and no rounds elapse for any time, durations, conditions, afflictions, or other effects it has. While in stasis, the target can't be moved, it remains fixed in place, defying gravity if need be. Alright, so you locked him down for 1 round.
Okay, well then I wouldn't have used Desperate Turn because that was just a 3-action activity, but like as
Oh,
in, like,
okay.
move, do that. I would, but so yeah, that was my turn after that.
Okay, so you didn't use Desperate Turn then.
Yeah, because it only gives me 1 action point, which
Right.
can't really do anything with. But
Okay. I'll turn back on the key buff then. Okay. As your turn ends, Ebrium's turn is skipped. Let's see. Alessia is unable to. Well, she doesn't want to leave without him, so she will stay here defensively. She will use. I guess she'll just wail on Bella because Bella's right there. All right, Bella, she's gonna try to bite you a few times.
Okay.
Bite. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, how far away is Bella from me where I am?
She's at 200 and let me count from the edge of the map here.
Okay, okay.
200 feet up, and then 80, and then 40, 120 feet
120
horizontal.
feet.
120 feet. Well, 120 feet plus 200 feet.
Okay, that is just out of my range, unfortunately.
Oh, wait. Sorry. If you need to climb all of the staircases and you can't like fly or anything, it's much
Yeah.
further. It's much further than that.
Okay, well, it is just out of range, so.
Okay.
Jericho, I think you're forgetting that during the break you learned instant teleportation.
Oh shit! I'm like the dog now. I got.
I
that
mean, you
dog
could.
in
You might have if you would track down a guest DM and stuff. But I mean, you know, there's
Who
a lot of
says we
big
didn't?
talk. There's a lot of big talk about getting guest DMs while I was gone. And nobody did that.
Who says we did it?
Okay.
You played the
I don't
game.
know.
It just
Listen,
wasn't
Crash.
recorded. But we put it in.
like,
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but we have
okay.
transcripts.
Really?
I
Hold
am
on,
an
I'm not forging
IRL.
nothing right now.
I'm an IRL will save away from jumping off this ledge right now.
Oh my God! Why?
Listen, I'm gonna jump.
All right, Bella. There's nothing they can do for you, is what it turns out. So they're gonna bite you
Have at it.
critically. This is a grazing hit. It will not do critical hit damage. That's great, but
That
it
doesn't
will
sound-
do. It will do stun to 3,
Mm,
which is
that's pretty
horrible.
bad. That's pretty
That's
bad.
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty
That's
bad.
his turn.
I would have taken the
Alright.
crit damage, but
Yeah.
let's have it.
Here's the regular damage. 27.
Gentle.
All right. Here is the fortitude save against her deadly poison. Oh, which Walter? Could you also roll that save? To see if things got better or worse? Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Oh, on her turn? Oh, that's
Well,
fun.
yeah. Well, no. At the end of your turn, the poison would have either increased or gone away based on your save.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, I forgot to ping you for that.
All right. Rolling
Okay, so
fantastic.
would have gotten worse. So you would have taken this much void damage from the poison, and then when it increases to stage 2, the damage is going to be higher, and then you're going to also be enfeebled 3.
Awesome.
All right. So Bella, you crushed that saving throw, no problem. All right, she's gonna use another attack on you. This one's gonna be at map -5. Oh, sorry, -4 because these fangs are agile. That's gonna be a miss, and then she'll just go for broke. She'll do a map -8 and miss. All right, that is her turn. Bella, to
Wait,
you.
hold on. I'm enfeebled 3 or enfeebled 5?
It should be 3. I guess it stacked the 3 onto your 2. So.
I get skipped. He
How'd
played
you-
Uno reverse.
Oh
I got
yeah,
done 3.
yeah. Were you
He Uno
slowed
reversed
also,
that.
or no? Oh, okay.
No.
All right. All right. The hound is done teleporting. Next round, it will be back in it.
Doesn't like, take me with it.
Walter, you're up. I mean, it was a bold move. It was a bold move.
This thing doesn't use one supply. That's grand.
Walter, I
Didn't make
will
any
say
sense.
that at stage 2, the bite. Where does she bite you? Are you able to just pick a spot? Where does she bite you?
My abdomen. I don't know.
Your abdomen. Okay, you can feel that it is turning to glass, like this handsome bitch right here.
Oh, that's a look.
Yeah, so you're actually turning to glass from the inside out from the poison. You feel
lovely.
that at this rate, if you do not get rid of this poison, you may just turn to glass.
I don't get to be a half hybrid like him.
I mean, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Oh, okay. Anything good? You can do something to lower the DC on the poison, right? Or is that someone else has to do
Yes.
it?
If you can justify how you're doing it, I'd probably ask for like a medicine check or something like that. Then it can lower the DC to 10 for the next roll. You can also just spend an action to try and like, I don't know, process the poison. You know what I'm saying? To get like a new check, it'd be a flat 15.
And I can. It's one action to do that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I need to get rid of this poison. So I'll spend one action to try and do that flat check.
Let's see. Oof.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm double checking. Normally, you cannot spend one action to remove a poison. How poison works? Fortune save. No basic action. Like. Oh, right. All right, sorry. You get the. I'll refund it. You can't do this because this one doesn't have a flat check to remove. This one is a poison with a fortitude, so yeah, it has to be dealt with antidotes, spells like neutralize poison or clean cuisine, medicine skill, are pretty much medical skill with the antidote expertise feat from Feats Plus might let you do that. So yeah,
I got
you're kind
that.
of you're kind of hosed on that. So you have your point back. If it was an ongoing effect like fire damage or things like that, or even ongoing poison damage, but not a poison, then you could spend to try to do a flat check. My bad. Okay.
Good.
So you have your action back.
All right. He's not flying with wings, so that doesn't exactly help. He's encased in stasis.
The portal's right there.
Yes, I get through the portal, and then I become a garden statue.
Oh.
Come over next to me and I can give you an antidote.
Grom got a greater antidote.
I have to make it, and I have to hand it to you. That's 2 actions. I've feared one or whatever.
Alright.
Code one, so I only have 2 actions.
Upon
That
drinking an
teleported me.
antidote, you gain a +4 item bonus. Alright, nice.
Well, that
Not yet.
Hold on a second.
Oh, here. If you just
I don't have
move
it
off
yet. I have
and
to wait
move
till
back.
my turn. If I can make it, and give it to him.
Hold on, I got you. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, so one action to
One
make
action
it, one
gets
action
you there.
to administer it. Alright.
Well, he's. The
Well,
administrator
I'm
has
at
to be
the
on
Grom,
his.
his turn,
Oh,
but
yeah.
But on your turn, so you move there, and then?
Yep. God, fuck it. I'm just gonna take a shot at the stupid Medusa. Try and do something at least.
Oof.
Love today.
Alright, you fire on the Medusa. It just kind of gets, the shot just gets lost in the writhing mass of serpents.
That's 3.
Alright. At the end of your turn, go ahead and give me that fortitude saving throw. And you take some void damage.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna go down.
24 void damage.
Yeah, so just go down.
Oof. Alright, I still need the fort save then. Okay. You are now
Ball part.
enfeebled 6. Most of your body has now turned transparent. And you feel like you're going to take a lot of damage the next time this pings. Alright. Jericho, to you.
I use my 2 actions and I use Tough Cookie.
What's that do?
It gives me temp HP.
Okay. Number of enemies to half your maximum hit points that last 1 minute. Alright.
I gain 100 temp HP.
Hell yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
That's your turn? Okay.
Mhm.
Play passes to Grom. Grom, you got a patient on the ground. They are unconscious, taking poison damage, and turning into glass.
I'm not sure what I can do as far as can I force an antidote on him?
I think you can. Let's see.
Will that even help?
I mean, people feed unconscious allies potions all the time, so I assume.
I'll do it if I can do it.
Yeah, it'll just he'll still have to make the save on his own turn, but it will help. All right, so you take it out, you administer him.
I take it out. I administer
All right.
to him. Yeah.
Okay. Then you gain the benefits of greater antidote. I can drag it onto your sheet if you did not already.
Okay.
Boop. All right.
That's it for
And
me.
then that's it for you. All right, Stack to you.
All right, so he becomes unstasis on the end of this turn or now?
Yeah, it was one turn, right? So
Well, one round,
For,
but-
yeah, 1 round. So from when you cast the spell. So yeah, it would be now, I guess.
Okay.
You could try to stasis them again,
Uh,
or you got
no,
something else planned.
I mean, I thought about it, but I saw that will save. He had to roll a 3 or less, and I am going to cast. Gonna see if I can upcast this haste.
Okay.
Actually, the mount. Actually, now I'll use Desperate Turn since he's close.
Okay.
I'm going to cast my amped imaginary weapon at the mount.
Shit. Oh, at the mount, not at Ebrium?
Oh, right. Last time I cast that,
okay.
had me deflected it. So.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have to spell, so it's spell attack. So. By 9. Ooh.
Oof.
I'll use a hero point. Got worse. Alright. That's okay, because that's why I use Desperate Turn. And...
Oh yeah, you do have to roll since you cast a spell. Give me a DC 20. It's it's a DC 5 flat check that calls a Wild Surge. Yeah, that's a Wild Surge. Oh, it's been a while.
Okay. DC 5?
Yeah, it's a flat check 5.
So,
wait, so 5 or less?
Oh, 5 or more.
Oh.
That's fun.
It's a chaotic neutral card. Alright, let's see.
It's fine.
Alkenstar.
Next Wild Surge is coming clutch.
Yes.
It's been a while. Alright, I got the document open. Give me a D Hundy.
99.
Oh. Remember guys, I don't rearrange the tables to have numbers mean anything cool, but oh. Okay.
He explodes.
No problem.
Oh my god!
He explodes. Tell me he explodes.
It's definitely not great for you guys. Alright. So roll another D100 for me. Okay. Alright. What's he got on him? Let me see. Oh. Okay. Alright. So you see all of the magic that you just cast, and then some. You feel a portion of your own soul kind of pulled out by the intensity of this Wild Magic Surge stack. And you see a wand made of perfectly polished quartz in a wand holster. This is the kind of guy this guy has a wand holster. You know how it is. You can see the wand in the wand holster absorb all of the magic and a portion of your soul, and you know that it has become an artifact level weapon.
Okay.
Okay. That's what your Wild Magic Surge did. It turned his wand into an artifact level weapon.
Wait, his wand?
His wand, yes. The wand on his belt and his wand holster.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see.
Delanor's got the lowest thievery.
I have to look at some feats real quick.
Okay. All right, I will actually roll to see if he notices what happened. Let's see. Skills. All right. I'll go off of Arcana, I guess. There you go. Okay. So yeah, he sees what you see, the magic flowing into the wand. His eyes, already wide with energy, seem to blaze even larger. An avarice shines there for the gift that you have given him this day.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Like,
Okay.
I have 4 actions this turn.
All right.
I'm going
And
to...
you've only spent 2 of them, right?
Yeah, I only spent 2.
Okay.
Gonna ride, and I'm gonna attempt to use Tumbling Theft to steal it. But I'm colliding with a wall, so I can't move right now.
All right. How long have you been sitting on Tumbling Theft? All right.
For
1,
since
2, 3, 4. All right. 20
for
feet.
a while.
Our Alcazar days.
I thought it would come in handy someday.
And the spell that you tried to cast on him was Imaginary Weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you did. Well, actually, can I just come up to him and just take it, or do I have to? Or I don't actually know the rules on stealing.
Oh, okay. So you want to pickpocket him? Okay. Let's see. How do I pickpocket a wand from an enemy spellcaster?
Well, I guess
Is it closely guarded?
I mean, he knows about it. It's on his belt. Let's see. Steal. You try to take a small object from another creature without being noticed. Typically, you can steal only an object of negligible bulk. You have a free hand, and you automatically fail if the creature who has the object is in combat or on guard. So he is in combat and he is on guard.
Okay, this
yeah.
Tumbling Theft.
Okay, so
bypass it.
Post up Tumbling Theft.
It was right above it.
Okay. You reach your opponent's item as you move past. If you critically succeed at your tumble through an enemy space, you can attempt to steal. Yeah, so that would supersede Magic the Gathering style. That would open up stealing in combat. Yeah, and plus 1 circumstance bonus to your thievery check to steal. As your tumbling makes it difficult for you to make track of your movement, you can steal any immediately accessible item of light or negligible bulk, such as a potion or a coin purse hanging from a belt. Yeah, this is hanging from a belt in a holster. All right, yeah. Let's see. Wands are light bulk, not negligible. But your skill lets it be light. Your Tumbling Theft. So there you go. Perfect. You would not be able to do this without this feat.
Neat.
So first, you have to critically succeed at a tumble through.
All right.
So that's the first step. So target him, do tumble through. And then you're going against his perception to steal if you succeed. And his perception is a 32. But you'll have a +1 bonus to this if you, again, critically succeed on the tumble. Oh!
I have a thing.
Okay.
I have Cat's Luck that I haven't used yet. I think this could apply to that.
Okay. You've gone all day, this longest day ever, without using Cat's Luck? That's incredible.
I don't think I have.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. Then let's re-roll. Wow, double ones.
You got nat 1 twice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
then that did not succeed.
That's the artifact wand's new power.
That's rough.
Serious, like 80% of the rerolls in any of our games always end up being lower.
That is why one of the most popular house rules, even among the creators of the game, is to get a plus 10 whenever you hero point to reroll. Which, I mean, I'm coming around to that idea. I am coming around to that because, yeah, it definitely
right now.
It definitely sucks to reroll into a worse roll. Okay. Then you have one Pac-Man left, right? Because tumble through is one.
Yeah, I will. Can I just tumble through again?
You can try to tumble through again, yeah. Well, what's the penalty for tumble through if you critically fail? If you're prone, then it's probably not good. Let's see. Sorry, I had to like trapdoor anything that wasn't surviving a crazy trip for 2 weeks. So like I've forgotten everything. There's only failure, there's no critical failure for tumble through. So it just means your movement ends, you trigger reactions as if you moved out of a square you started in. So you're good.
Okay, well,
All
I
right.
will do it one more time.
Alright, go for it. Alright, that is a success, but not a critical success. So unfortunately it would not trigger your ability to steal an item off of him. But you do get to move to the other side of him, if you wanted to.
Okay. Does anyone have a thing that upgrades things? Like
Theoretically.
Hero cards, you mean?
Stu's had his thing used already. I think Vashon's has already been used. I think. And then the other two don't help with tumble through. Alright. Play passes to Ebrium.
Would your Faxpiration die? It's a +7. If you get a 3, you'd be a 10.
Yeah, but you have to have the Faxpiration die. Someone else can't use it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Ebrium's turn. He looks down at the wand that you have given him. He is going to reach for the wand. He is going to, one Pac-Man, have the wand in his hand. The wand blazes with a tremendous power. You see fire and electricity blazing through and around it, sparking off in different directions. He looks at it and he looks at you and he says, "This is quite a gift you've given me. The first of many. For your generosity, I may just take your cards and leave you here, an eternal statue of glass, behind reality." And the wand thrums in his hands, and he is into that shit. All right. He is going to 2 Pac-Man. Oh my god, that's insane. No. I think he's just going to attack Stack. Stack. He is going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Alright, he's going to try and use... Well, I guess they don't tell you what the spell is, he just cast it, but... Alright, here we go.
Is equipping a wand a manipulate action?
It is, yeah.
Can
Do you have something for that?
I have reactive strike.
Oh shit! Yeah, alright. A creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action makes a ranged attack. Alright, yeah, go for it.
Can I'm not an expert on the rule, but can this strike be swapped with a disarm, or?
I don't believe so. It says make a melee strike. So that is, yeah, it's very distinct.
If the
Okay,
weapon
I-
or thing that you had the disarm tag, probably.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that. Okay, but yeah, here you go.
The wand is fantastic.
Oh, a 2? Man, crazy.
Ooh.
I guess that misses.
Okay. He is going to cast a spell, call forth powerful, blah blah blah. Make a ranged spell attack roll. All right. So his spell attack roll is here. Okay. All right, that is going to hit. This is a hydraulic push. It was not a critical hit. It is only a hit. So you would take some bludgeoning damage and be pushed back 5 feet, which puts you teetering on the edge, but does not take you over the edge. And then, let's see. He's then going to try and strike you with his hastened action. This will be at map. That's going to miss. And then he will go ahead and target himself and cast shield. Right. Alessia is going to move up to here. And then she is going to try and bite Bella. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey, and miss. And then at map, she's gonna try and bite Stack. Alright. And miss. And that is her turn. Play passes to Bella.
Oh. I do not like. And I only have one action, I think, unless that stunned went away. Question mark.
Yeah, the stun would get burned up because each time you tried to use an action, it would get rid of one of the stunned. And so you tried to use 3 actions, it got rid of 3 stunned.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yep.
Okay, then. I am going to. I need to help reunite Jerry, but I can't do that from here. So I'm gonna stride. Why can't I move? It says I'm colliding with at least one wall.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I like to get up to where Grom and
okay.
Walter are.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 feet of movement.
That would have only used 10 feet of movement.
Oh, right, because it's going in the right direction. Okay.
And then I'm going to follow up with a fortune-telling lure, and hopefully it's gonna be good. It is good.
Oh, it's good. All right.
I'd like to try to, if I can, is that a crit success? I think it is.
I believe it is. It's the 31, right?
Yep. And so I would like to try to move Jerry up a level.
Oh, okay. All right. Only up. Oh, why are they?
I mean, as high as I can bring her. If I could bring her up to us, that'd be cool. But we haven't really explored that.
Well, I mean, you could tilt at a rapid.
Could I fling her up here?
Yeah, you could catapult her, but she would take some fall damage. I don't know if she's down for that.
We talked about the same Cherry that's been wanting to bungee jump off the stairs for the past 20 minutes.
I think she's into that a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, I had to take my headset off for a second. You want me to bungee jump? I heard jump. I'll jump.
She's ready.
They're gonna launch you
Yep,
250 feet into the air. You would take fall damage.
Hell
That's assuming you missed the, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, here you could do it 2 ways. You could do it 2 ways, Bella. You could launch them through this gap right here, up onto the thing. If you guarantee a safe landing, they will take 125 points of damage.
Okay, I can't live
well, I mean, you'll be unconscious. You'll live, right? It's not massive damage.
You know.
Just be unconscious next to the boss.
Or to avoid the damage, you could overshoot or undershoot, and then they'd have to do a reflex to grab an edge.
I do it. I can do it. I can make it.
I believe in her. I believe in her.
All right, are you gonna undershoot it here
Yeah.
so that they could ride the stairs back,
Yep.
or you want to undershoot it here so that they'd be even closer to riding the stairs, but then they would have they would take quite a bit of damage. They're gonna, if they don't make it, they'll take 125 points of damage and be alone.
Do you want
But
this, Jerry?
These
I want
stairs are
this.
these stairs are moving so fast that at the end of each turn, her body will move like 20 feet along the stairs.
All right, uppies, Bellinora, uppies.
And
All right, so you're gonna reflex save it.
Yeah.
this is my
All
one
right,
chance
it's
to give up these.
DC 31 reflex save to grab these
Oh,
edges.
31.
Yeah, it matches the manifest DC.
Hang on, let me see what my statistical chance of making the save is.
Are you
Not
running
well.
it through?
Not
You running it
good.
through a calculator? You just gonna take the 125
It's about a 50% chance.
with a guaranteed safe landing?
Safe is kind of a strange term for 125 damage.
You know, yeah. So I want uppies. I'm gonna make the 31 DC.
I know you are. I know.
Jesus. All right. So pick your poison. Do you want to, if you miss, land on this staircase? If you miss, land on this staircase? Or if you miss, fall infinitely forever until you
Fall
hit a
infinitely
staircase?
forever.
Wow. Okay. God damn. All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna follow you, right?
no.
Give me,
don't
give
do
me that. Give me that reflex save DC 31.
Sure, dude.
What's your modifier to reflex save?
That's classified under HIPAA, so I don't really want to tell you. All right. Let's just shot you. I don't want to roll this. Ah! Okay, I got a hero point. I got a hero point.
Okay. Plus 19 is
Roll
pretty
natural
good.
ones, though.
Plus 19, and you got a faxpiration.
Oh, that's true. That's true. What
Okay.
does Faxpiration give me?
The D3
There
right?
you go,
did
there
it.
you go.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
No sweat.
All right, so you are grabbing the ledge right here. You want me to
Hell
move
yeah.
you?
Yes, please. I don't know where I'm going.
All right, sure. I get you over here, and then you're up 250 feet. You are off guard, clinging to the ledge.
I give Bellinora a big thumbs up from where I am. I let go of the edge. I fall.
All right, fantastic. All right, Bella, that turn.
That's everything.
Strong turn. All right. All right. Elite Hound of Tyndalos has returned. It's like you thought I was gone. I wasn't gone. I was in my training arc. All right. Let's see. Who can it reach starting at 0? We all got to start somewhere, I guess. Let's see. 120 feet per teleport. All right. I guess it'll go up to floor 3 with that first teleport. All right. Then with that second teleport, it could go to 200 and be next to Stack and Friends. So that's what it'll do. It's kind of afraid to go anywhere near Jerry at this point. I think it will opportunistically go ahead and attack the Medusa, since it is a neutral party. Alright, here's a Jaws, son of a bitch. Alright, that's gonna miss. That is its 3 actions. It ended its turn next to the Medusa, so the Medusa will attack it. Let's see. With biting snakes. Target, melee strike.
That is going to hit. The Hound of Tyndalos has to make a saving throw against the poison. It fails, and it is now taking ongoing void damage and is enfeebled 2. All right, Walter, to you.
Dying save. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. Recovery check. Okay, okay. And you were only at dying 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are stable now, but unconscious until you get some hit points. And as your turn ends, I need that.
Gonna help.
You're already at number 3 on the poison.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna take. So you go back to dying 1 because you're gonna take 9d6 plus 2 void damage.
All right.
All right. So you're back to dying, and then you got to make this save. DC 35 Fortitude.
You got this. You got this.
What is my? I goddamn. I put
So-
the whatchamacallit on them. And oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
+4.
It says that +4 right there. And is a +4 from his Constitution, +16 from Expertise, and a +4 from Antidote.
Why did it turn off my armor? It's only a +1, but that's weird.
Well, remember, if it's an item bonus, you only get the better of the 2 item bonus.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. What did I roll? An 8? I mean, 8's fucking well.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's try and re-roll the hero point.
Okay. And if you're within 1, you can spend your... Oh, wait, you didn't do the fax, but you passed the woodshop. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Just crush it. That's all you gotta do. Just do it.
That's fine.
Aww.
I'll just think of my new character.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's just a new Walter, you know? It's just a new
That's
Walter.
a new character.
But yeah, you're gonna have to workshop it because this is what the poison does. Stage 4, turn into glass and shatter. Oof.
No.
Lovely.
Alright. So you guys who are assembled, you watch as his body hardens into glass and then shatters.
Last thing he
you-
says is, "Sorry, Sid."
Damn. From a distance that is both close and far, you hear Philomena scream out Walter's name. There is almost a tearing sound, as if the volume of her grief is damaging her throat to get the word out. Her tears fall from her face and join the infinite stars that float in this secret place. Amongst the shattered remains of his body are the cards he carried.
When he shatters, can I grab his glass heart? Or is there a-
Aw.
Yeah, you can grab his glass heart. That'd be pretty hype.
I'll take that.
Okay. Ooh. Jericho, to you.
Alright, action, pull myself up.
Okay.
I look down to where Walter used to be. I tip my hat at him. Alright, we gotta get through that portal.
All right.
Better start going.
Do you leave his cards behind?
Oh, you think I got actions to pick those up?
I'm just saying.
No, dude, I can't.
How many cards were you packing, dude?
think Walter just had one.
Just
No,
one?
I only had one.
Okay, just the dwarf. Okay.
Yeah.
How far is Stack? Where's is Stack below us right now?
Yeah, Stack is down on floor 4
Oh boy.
with the boss
Oh boy.
and the hound.
Well, I
And
have only
More
two
more
actions,
cutthroat.
so-
He has, I think, at least 2, maybe 3 cards on him.
Well, I'm slowed, so that's it for me. Oh, sorry, I hit my.
Damn. All right, Grom, to you.
So this slowed lasts for a minute.
It does.
We're around 12. Do you remember when we got it put on us?
I have no idea when you were afflicted with slow.
Alright,
This guy
I'll just
didn't
bring it
show up. These guys didn't show up until round 5, I don't think.
That's fine. I was putting it out there.
Okay.
Eventually it will run out.
Yeah, it will run out.
Oh. What did you do, Jericho? Are you running to get out of here now, or what?
Yeah, Jericho. It looks like they're just getting out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to go back for Stack. I don't have a lot of actions, unfortunately. I only got 2, so it's.
Yeah, same here.
I was thinking maybe I could jump down here to get there quicker. But I feel like by the time I get there, you know, he's might be cooked.
Let me look at my character sheet here real quick. I'll make you something here. Oh. On up to here. I will pour that gray mutagen on you in your mouth. Kind of weird, I guess, but just take it.
Okay. Okay.
What is consumable that? There you go.
We're gonna have +3 bonus movement speed. Very cool.
One thing is you got +30 there. If you move.
Oh, +30. Excuse me.
Effect isn't there for you to do it, huh? Annoying.
Prey mutagen.
I can grab it. Wasn't sure if you fed it to me or not, or just give me the potion. I can Oh, maybe I can't.
I think off of the item itself, it should work.
Yeah, let me find it again here.
It's a prey mutagen greater.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I'll drag the effect onto into chat. Here you go.
Thank you.
That's it for my 2 actions.
Oh, okay, you did it too. Nice. Okay. All right. Stack. Before play could go to you. They're gonna use glide and strike. Ibram is actually going to strike at the hound because he don't want to get unzipped. Let's see. Maybe. There we go. Good God. Alright. Ragged Wound. Takes 1d6 bleed. Critical damage. Splintering Wound. Alright. The Hound has to make a fort save. Let's see. DC is 35. That is going to fail, but not critically fail. So against Splintering Wound, failure, they take the full damage. They take 2d6 +2 persistent piercing damage, and are enfeebled 1. Alright, wasn't this thing already enfeebled from the poison too? Goddamn. Okay. Alright. And then here's the critical hit damage, 69 points of damage. Alright. It is bloodied, and then they're going to move 20 feet this way. Alright, Stack, to you. Stack, if you end your turn within 30 feet of this creature, right here, you're going to get unzipped. Maybe.
Right.
If you end within 30 feet of this creature over here, you might turn into glass.
I understand.
Okay.
That's. And, I can't remember if it has reactive strike or not.
You can move at double speed in that direction too.
Yeah, if you go in the direction that the stairs are going, it's double speed. If you go opposite, it's actually difficult terrain.
Alright, cool. Well, then I could go. I could end up there for stride 1.
All right, none of the 3 of them have reactive strike.
Okay. I use my action, one action to pick up the cards. Are they still there? Oh, Walter's cards.
Oh, Walter has 1 card. It is the Brass Dwarf.
Right, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
It's my 3rd action to go 1 more. I'm fighting with the
Okay.
wall.
Oh, where'd you go? I can move
Sorry,
you.
there's. Okay, I'll be right. I'll be 1 square behind Jerry.
Okay. Okay.
So I think it's time to boogie, ladies.
Alright, play passes to Ebrium. Alright, Ebrium says, this creature is a minor annoyance. Vermin. Once I've dealt with it, I'll finish you. And you see his gleaming eyes look from where you are to the portal, kind of gauging if you'll make it or not. And he's gonna run that math. He's running that math. He thinks it's gonna be fine. So he's gonna go ahead and target the Hound. We'll start with Glass Spike. Alright, it's gonna hit. Damage. Hound's got to make a Fortitude save. Okay, it fails, so it takes full damage, and then it's got the ongoing damage. Alright. Let's see. Remaining 3 Pac-Mans. He will. Yeah, it's within 30 feet. He will cast Impaling Spike on it. Let's see. You conjure blah 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 blah. Impaling the creature. It's got to make a reflex save. Here we go. Oh shit. Alright, it critically fails. Critical failure as if the creature is impaled through a vital organ or the center of mass, taking double damage. It is off guard as long as it is impaled. So it is impaled, off guard, immobilized. I think it could just teleport out of it, but here comes some damage. And I don't think it takes critical damage from this. It takes damage from any weakness or cold or iron as an individual impaled through. Full damage. Critical failure. Yeah. Oh no, taking double damage. Yep. Okay. So glass shoots up from the stairs, impales this creature, and then more glass spires explode from that glass spire, just completely shredding the creature. All right. As it dies, he looks up at you guys. He's gonna spend his last action to command Medusa Head to start moving towards the portal. All right. And then it's the Medusa's turn. Let's see. Where the fuck did you go, Medusa? Oh, okay. She's going to move in front of the portal. And she'll take her boo-boo bear with her. You guys are at a height of what, 250 up there? There we go. Alright. And then, let's see, she got somebody within 60 feet. She got Grom, but Grom, you made your save against her evil eyeball, right? Did Jerry make the save against the evil eyeball?
No idea.
Okay.
I don't know if I was here
I
for
don't
that, so
think
I don't know.
I don't think so. All right. So this is pretty spicy. Since you are already slowed, if this lands, you will turn into glass.
Okay.
All right. Focus gaze. Here we go. Go ahead and give me a DC 35 Fortitude save. Bruh.
I think that's all I got. I mean, I'm out of
Oh
hero
my
points.
god. All right. Okay. The creature already slowed by crystallizing gaze before attempting a save. It failed saving throw, causing it to be petrified permanently. After attempting a save, all right. Jerry turns to glass. As she turns to glass, the card that she is carrying floats down to her feet, unaffected by the petrification. All right. Play passes to Bella.
What the fuck? Jerry has 2 cards. We can't afford to leave them behind. They fluttered like to the ground. They are currently on the ground, correct? The cards.
Is it 2 separate actions to pick them both up?
I would say since these cards are allowed to be attuned 5 for 1 slot, you could just sweep them both up with 1 action. Because they're so negligible.
I don't have enough action economy to do that. I guess I could use the thing. What's the special ability that allows you to haste?
Oh, the chaotic neutral buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like to do 1 to stride, 1 to pick 'em up.
Oh
and then
shit!
one to
One thing
manipulate.
I forgot to do for that is that you are confused after you use that ability as well. So.
What does that entail?
It's like Maddened from 5e. You start attacking randomly, like.
So that was the thing that killed us when we previously fought the Hounds of Tyndalos.
Well, that was the thing that was killing people when you fought the Conductor for sure. But yeah, confusion's very dangerous.
Yeah. But I'm not very dangerous.
Yeah, I totally forgot to have Stack do that. My bad.
It's a pretty big gamble.
Yeah.
But if it works, I can get us out of here maybe. I'm gonna go for it. So I'm gonna move up to Jerry. Hiding with 1 wall. Can you move me up next to Jerry?
Yeah, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that?
Yep. I draw their cards.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a 2 Pac-Man's fortune telling to try to get jettison us out of here. I gotta roll a crit though, so here it comes.
Oh,
I got it.
son of a bitch. Okay. All right. So with that, your goal, you're just gonna rocket everybody to the next floor.
I feel like we're losing this fight. I want to just shoot us through the portal, just like
Okay.
beat us up and just fire us right past them.
All right. Do you
Go.
bring statue of Jerry? Like I guess
Yeah,
statue of Jerry is stuck to the stairs. So yeah.
Yes, and
Okay.
shrapnel of Walter. Yes.
Okay. All right. As you are doing that, you see from the stairs above you, Woodshop, Thorn, Philomena, and your other B team members. They leap down from their stairs and dive through the portal alongside you guys because B team. And I will, goddamn, take you guys to the next scene.
I'm gonna push Jerry's glass body off this edge.
You
That's what she
are?
would've wanted. I was
Oh,
going
wow.
to round it
Okay.
out. That's what she would have wanted to just fall through.
All right, Grom. As
Turn
you
left.
are approaching the portal, you give the statue of Jericho a shove, and it falls infinitely.
That's absolutely what she would have wanted.
Incredible. All right. Let me. Wow, that was fucking rough. Okay. That was rough.
The side quest I can't help you with, Jericho.
I mean, that's okay.
Who's alive? Okay.
All right. Let me get this next scene set up.
And she was dead, right? I didn't just like she's not in there like trapped inside her. What are you doing?
I mean, in
No, I
5e, so
you
in
can use
5e,
your spells.
when you're petrified, you're still alive. But I believe in Pathfinder, you are no longer alive. I think you are in a stasis, essentially.
No, I think there's a spell to remove it. I
Oh.
think it's like a high level restoration or something. I think because this happened when Jerry got petrified the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have an alchemy equivalent?
Well, in that case, I would have done that. I thought that she was dead. Like,
Oh, Grom
There's
Grom
the,
actually
he
knows
it, yeah.
the
He knows the
recipe to undo. So do you not
Alright,
push
but-
her off the edge? Okay.
yeah, he would not push off the
okay,
edge.
okay.
It started to, but I was like, just joking.
Then he remembered that he had the recipe to get rid of
Don't do it.
petrification.
Yeah.
All right, so you are still alive in Pathfinder 2e, but you're not really living in the normal sense. You turn into a stone object, you can't act or sense anything, no sight, hearing, etc. You become an object. Your mind and body are frozen, you are in a stasis, you don't age, and you don't notice time passing. If the statue is destroyed, you immediately die.
Yeah, Jerry's been
So-
in this situation before, so he's used to it, you know.
Good times.
Yeah, good times.
Good times. All right, let's see. So we want this room. The boss room. All right, let's see. What? All right, so we get Stu, Jack, Philomena, who is losing her shit.
I'm not
over
counting
this.
this as a Jericho death, by the way. Technically, it.
Oh, technically, you're not dead. Like we just looked it up. Technically, is the best kind of correct. All right, then we drag the party out. Oh, that's right. It's Pathfinder. I could just drag the party actor out. And then I hit the clown car button, and you all just pop out. Love that. All right, I'll take you over to the portal room. All right, so you guys exit through this portal, and as you do, it closes behind you. As it closes, you hear Ebrium's shrill cry of outrage. No! I was so close! Ah! And he just screams into the abyss as it is abruptly cut off by the portal closing. Alright. Walter. New Walter. You are free to make, creative edits to New Walter backstory if you'd like. Otherwise, I can randomly provide you with one, as I have done for Stack. As long as you stay within the same wheelhouse, right? Of like, this is a possible Walter variant. You know what I'm saying? We'll be joining them, the rest of the group, soon-ish. So. All right. As you look around, you see an infinite expanse of black holes and newly born galaxies. You see gears of light that seem broken, misaligned, and without purpose. They drift aimlessly through the cosmos. You see below a sort of hungering void. Maybe somewhere around here. Can you guys see the hungering void down here? Okay.
Well, looks
I look into the abyss and look
tasty.
back.
Yeah. And you see on the ground are 6 massive paintings of hero cards. Each has a swirling purplish pink vortex or portal hovering above it. You see the owl, the tangled briar, the demon's lantern, The-Forge VTT, our proud sponsor. You see the snakebite, and you see the tyrant. I guess I could like try to throw those up for you guys. Do I have that? Let me see. Oh yeah, the owl. Can't. I used to have a hotkey for it, but I didn't find myself using it that much. Maybe that's gonna change. We'll see. I don't know. I just think the art for these cards is so dope. Like, all right. So, as card bearers, you feel the pull of these portals. The need for those cards to be reunited with the other cards, with the deck. As the 3 of you who have not been murdered or turned to glass look from each portal and mural to the next, you catch sight of Jack, who is staring at each with a grim look on his face. There is no jovial, sort of foolish grin or quick laugh. It is a serious look of someone deep in thought, and also a person who is grieving. On the note of grieving, you see Philomena cutting herself unintentionally, trying to puzzle back together the shattered remains of Walter. Vashon is trying to stop her, and as she slaps him with her glass-studded hand, his eyes go wide, and he says, "Oh, well, if it's gonna be like that!" And he kneels down, and he starts to help her try to piece them together.
I rolled a sense motive on Philomena. I was wondering how she would react if he gave her this last card. Would that be a good idea or a bad idea?
You feel like in her current state, anything could be the tipping point.
I'll just hang on to it now. I'll let Vashon handle it. He's good with women and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
All right, so you go over to Vashon and you say, "I got his heart."
Oh no, I'm just letting him deal with it right now. Hang on.
Oh, okay, got it. You're gonna keep that heart for
He's
later.
good with women. He's not good with hearts.
Okay. Stu watches what's happening and says, "I don't think there's enough of his pieces to put him back together. It seems like a wasted effort. It would be better to put our efforts into unglassifying this woman." Vashon
I've
looks at
got
him
part
and
of his.
says,
I've got his heart here. I was going to tell him about. Stu is bringing it up.
"Oh, okay." So Stu turns to you and says, "His heart? Is that going to be enough to bring him back?"
I can't remember him by anyway.
Oh. Philomena says, "We don't need to remember him. We need to fix him."
We'll see what we can do. I got something that'll unglassify him, but I think we need to. I don't know. Let's look into if we can put them together first.
"That's what I'm trying to
unglassify
do," she says, with shards of glass sticking out of her bleeding hands.
That's not the best way to do it, though.
Jack looks down at Walter, lets out a long sigh. Says, "That was a good Walter. Maybe the best Walter. I hope the next one's half as good. At least." This is a timeless space. You should rest. But then we have work to do. The way forward to the Harrowed Court is blocked. We need the help of these 6 cards to reach it. But each of them is being affected by the void. Each of these cards has become intertwined with a canon event. He looks around, waiting for you guys to groan or sigh or get on his case for cribbing the Spider-Verse movies. Then he remembers you guys probably haven't seen the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah,
And then
Stack looks despondent, and it's like, no, why? Why us? Why don't you go do it?
I can't. I wasn't chosen to do it. You guys were chosen to. You 5. When fate shattered, when it broke, it reached out for help, and it grabbed onto you.
Well, how many Walters have to die? How many Stacks have to die?
I don't know. 100, 1,000? It won't matter eventually, because if you can't fix this, someone else will. And I don't think you have a place in the reality that they intend to make. I guess I need to tell you more. You deserve to know.
The more we know, the more we'll be equipped to deal with it. Lay it on us.
All right.
There was a group, I guess you could call them cultists, that were obsessed with fate and destiny. They studied it, they worshipped it, and then they learned that their crazy ideas weren't so crazy after all. That there was sort of a system that controlled everything. The laws of magic, nature, science, life, death, all of them were neatly programmed, laid out, designed, and managed. But the concepts of such things were too complicated even for the gods to truly understand, and so they took a form that people could understand. In some realities it is a loom, in others it's a thing called a computer, a server, but it doesn't matter. For you, for us, it is a deck of cards. And each of those cards maintains, controls, and guides everything. And together, they combine infinitely to make possible all the things that are and were and will be. When the disruption happened in the cradle, the deck was scattered, broken, like so many shards of glass. This group, the unmatched, they felt that breaking, and they seized upon it. Their leader is a woman known as Raven Nicoletta. She's a powerful occult caster and a master of manipulation, divination, and the harrow itself. He leads the others. Angelique Lovelace, Ebrium, the Prince of Wolves, and that most dangerous member, Magibald.
No.
I see. You've heard of him.
I'm petrified. I'm petrified.
My father spoke of this evil entity.
He is Chaos Inkarnate. Together, they have recruited their own team of card bearers, the Reconcilers. Basically, they're the versions of you that are on the opposite spectrum of what you are and were supposed to be. There's Jericho, a flame skull. The explosion that took her life left only the skull behind. The resentment, the anger, consumed her. Every form of this Jericho is malicious and unrestrained. Grom, the bear, he's like Grom, but
but he's a bear. Some people theorize that Grom was actually supposed to be a bear, and that's why Goblin Grom likes bears so much and doesn't really like goblins very much.
I do like bears.
Vulture, the most machine Walter. A Walter that embraced the soulless shell he was placed in. Abandoned his humanity. Became the ultimate killing machine. By the book, a sexy wolf furry lady person who specializes in law magic. And Beckett, Baelnorn Benoit, the true son. A bard and warlock of tremendous power. Also, he's a baker. He makes really good quiche. It's pretty good quiche. Anyways, those are the people you're up against. The reconcilers are trying to collect the cards for the unmatched. They've been promised their own realities when everything's said and done. Obviously, they're being bamboozled because the unmatched would never allow such a thing. The unmatched, I don't know for sure what they have planned, but I know it isn't good. Their order has they have big plans for reality if they were allowed to rewrite it in their image. It would be a place of constant backstabbing, bloodlust, murder, chaos. They speak of something called the true freedom. But I've seen such true freedom. It is a shapeless mass. There is nothing recognizable to the rational mind in true freedom. And so, yes, please help me, help you. This has to be done before it's too late. The Harrow Court is just beyond those stars. If we can get there, I have friends and allies who can help us. It will serve as a bastion where we can train and plan, track down the rest of the cards, but we're not there yet. We need to build a bridge of these healed and restored cards that will take us the rest of the way. I can't tell you for sure what's on the other side of each. But I'll walk that path with you, and I'll tell you everything I know from now on. No more secrets.
Well, then, I wonder which card we should choose first.
You want the Harrow information for the cards? Would that perhaps help?
Sure.
Okay. So the owl is true neutral. The meaning is harsh wisdom of natural order and survival. Misaligned, it can mean acceptance of tragedy that brings unexpected strength. The Tangled Briar is lawful evil. It indicates an object or person from long ago that will somehow have a great influence on the situation. When misaligned, it brings not just pain, but hope for the future. The Demon's Lantern is chaotic evil. It means traps and illusions, but when misaligned, can mean timely guidance. The Forge is lawful neutral, strength through trials, requiring collective effort. When misaligned, it is overwhelming danger. The Snake Bite is chaotic evil. It means poison, literal or metaphorical, that corrupts and divides, but misaligned, it can mean new friendships or mental clarity to overcome toxicity. And the Tyrant is lawful evil. It is a ruler who brings harm to their subjects. Misaligned, tyrants are exposed or overthrown.
What do you guys think?
Now, Jack does explain, Bella, that you could concentrate on each of the cards in turn, performing a Harrow reading with your fortune-telling skill to learn more about what might be waiting on the other side.
All right, I'm gonna.
And you could also use the Carnival card to ask about stuff as well.
I'm gonna go to the Forge.
Okay.
We'll roll you a fortune-telling lore, and
Okay.
just
This has to be
Rodney's going-
secret though, because if you do it poorly, you might get misinformation.
Well, I would like to roll twice and use one of my hero points.
Ah, nice. Okay, go for it.
Do you want the carnival card?
I only have one card, so I don't have any to trade you.
That's fine. I don't need anything traded.
It would definitely complement the skills that I have. It does have that augury manipulation thing, which is, might be useful.
Fine.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right. So, I mean, yeah, I'll start with this, but I think we could use the read omens ability to gather greater insight on what we might experience in there. Okay, so and a second one.
Oh shit. Okay. So your Harrow reading tells the tale of a fellowship that must take a dangerous artifact across the world, throw it into a volcano. Your involvement comes at the very end to ensure that that artifact goes into that volcano.
Okay.
So you get visions of a ring, 3 shorts, and a volcano.
Okay. And I would probably just get the same thing if I did read omens, I presume.
Well,
okay.
read omens is you peer into your future, you witness yourself walking through a colorful but vaguely sinister carnival, meeting a variety of strange people. One of these people looks more genuine than the others and resembles someone you're likely to meet for the first time in the next 24 hours. So you got either a very bad or a very good fortune-telling check just now. So you feel very confident that what you saw in your reading is what needs to be done. You must put the ring into volcano, and you will be joining at the very end of this journey.
Bella describes everything that she has just foreseen, and asks the party, "Are you game? You wanna make sure this ring goes in a volcano?"
Whatever you think's best, Bella.
What ring?
I'm a bit tired.
Oh, is Jericho back yet? Yeah, thank you, Jericho.
So remember, this is a timeless place. So if you need to rest up to full health, you need to shed status effects. You need to make a potion to unpetrify your friend. Like you could do that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm doing all that.
Okay. But the problem with timeless places is time is still passing in time-full places. So you could hang out here, recover, but you're not making any forward momentum while your enemies may be making forward momentum.
Oh, we need
So
to
you've
break.
had us going for a long time now. Give us a goddamn minute.
Yeah, I'm saying, like you guys can take the time you need. It's just that you wouldn't really gain any momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Do I
We
need
need
to
a
actually
minute.
do anything to make the potion for Jericho? We just.
You have the recipe for it, right?
I didn't remember a saying I had, but I don't actually know what it's called.
Oh, it didn't get added to the formula book? Okay, okay.
The witch definitely gave it to you, though.
Yeah. It's to make the gold needle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the gold needle.
So,
Mm,
do we want to check out any more of these cards before we choose one, or do we just want to go with?
Kind of like the idea of being surprised every time we walk into one. So I'm kind of. Oh yeah, I won't lie to you. I kind of don't want to know what the rest are because I want to be like surprised. You know what I mean?
oh, you don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of us find out what they are, and nobody tells Jericho.
Yeah.
I'll just close my ears. I'll close my ears. Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it for you, but I did make a build around literally that. So.
Fair
Yeah, it helps
enough.
me a lot if I know.
All right,
what to
so the
prepare for.
gold
Okay.
needle is a level 9 alchemical item. It is 120 gold. That's not too bad at all. So a creature within your reach is petrified. You make a medicine check against the DC of the effect that petrified the creature, so be a 35. On a success, they are no longer petrified and regain their normal form. On a critical success, same as success, and they get a +2 status bonus to fortitude saves against further petrification for 1 minute. Oh, that's nice. On a failure, nothing happens, but the gold needle is consumed. On a critical failure, you cause fractures. The target immediately takes 66 damage. I don't know, that's risky business. Okay.
Let's go ahead and make a roll.
Someone would have to make a medicine roll with your the needle that you craft. To craft it, since you have infinite time, you still have to pay money in Pathfinder to craft stuff. So I guess you have 120 gold between the 5 of you.
Jericho does.
Okay. Oh,
Chirurgeon, I can use crafting instead of medicine. That's the case for this also.
Oh, nice. Okay. I guess the question still stands. You guys have 120 gold between you?
I got 50 on me. What do you guys got?
50? Okay.
I got 100 gold.
All right, there you go.
I'll do 50 if you do 70.
I can also just pay you guys back.
All right,
I have all the money.
Jericho.
All right. I'm gonna let you take it off after I heal you.
Come back to life.
Sorry, Larry, I can't hear you down the well. Do you want a rope?
All right, you have alchemical
Nice,
crafting. You need to spend days working on it, but it's a timeless realm.
if you succeed, yeah. So you end up having to pay for it in the end. Okay. There's no way to save money through crafting. All right. Oh,
I remember how to do this one.
Hell yeah. All right. So do you want to describe to us this magical, alchemical miracle that you perform?
He spends quite a bit of time. He's got like his goggles on. He's like examining different facets of the glass Jericho and tapping it in slight places. And he pulls out his book on design and looks at that. It takes him like an hour at least. And at the end, he takes that glass needle out. He puts it right in a specific spot, and he taps the end of it very lightly, and it all of a sudden shatters apart. And there's Jericho.
Nice.
Oh, good morning. Oh, hey, Grum.
I avoid looking over to follow me after doing it.
Hey, where are we? This looks nice.
Don't go through any of those portals, please.
Oh, I lean over the edge and I look down at the eye.
You're on your own there.
It looks back up at you, hungering for the death of order.
Hey, Jack, is that God?
I mean, it's a god, I guess.
I feel like it hungers for the death of order, and honestly, I'm all for that. That sounds rad as hell.
Oh, no. You want order, trust me, you want order. You don't want to be a floating blob of eyes and mouths, all that nastiness.
Sure, buddy.
I never know if I've got a reconciler Jericho or a card bearer. That's fine. It's fine.
All these ghostly gears floating around everything. Right.
Oh, well, you gotta imagine at one point, this area, it was a beautiful, well-tuned machine.
That's what I'm saying.
Sort of the heart of creation. But don't worry, as we start to put the deck back together, it'll get nicer. And then the horrible eyeball will go away, I hope.
Where'd Walter go?
He didn't make it.
He turned the glass on the inside, shattered into a million pieces. You look over and you see Stu, Vashon, and Philomena trying shard by shard to put Walter back together. They're not making a lot of progress. They have, you think that they have maybe like an eye socket and like a cheekbone kind of so far.
Oh, I don't have the heart to tell them to stop.
Vashon wishes you did.
Look.
I know he does. Yeah, I know. So what's next on this to-do list, Jack Attack? Are we gonna go fight some more people or something?
It's up to you. We have to clear each of these 6 portals to restore the cards and then use their combined power to reach the Harrowed Court.
Alright, I don't know what any of that means, but as long as I get to kill something, I'm in.
Oh man, the Harrowed Court is so dope. It's kind of like a mini game, honestly. Like you get, there's a castle in the middle, and there's like a desert and a forest.
Ooh, can we take over the castle? I could do a castle.
Yeah, well, the castle's my friend, but you could also live in the castle, and I guess you'll take over it because you guys will be the boss of the castle or whatever. I mean,
I could be like Queen Jericho.
He's into that. He's into that.
There's this board game I really want to play called Kingmaker. I would queen in that one, so we're gonna take over that castle. I think that'd be rad.
Yeah, sure. This, in a way, you know what? It's kind of like Kingmaker a little bit. Like you get a little hex map, but it's cooler because every card in the deck can turn into something dope in your kingdom.
That's like a board game. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's like the carnival actually makes the carnival appear.
Oh, are you the
and
clown?
like the forge actually makes the forge actually makes the it makes like a forge where you can like make super powerful weapons and stuff.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and my friend Midara, the midwife,
She makes like the best food. Oh my gosh. She's like the I guess the caretaker of the place. Very exciting. Can't wait to see her again. She's a kind of a big girl, you know. He like flexes his muscles at you.
I flex at him back.
Mm.
Okay.
Grom, even though
on.
you were at a distance, your goblin ears pick up muscle lady vibes from that conversation.
Well, right now he is too busy examining all this stuff around him. It's incredible. He feels like he sees the actual hand of Bry out here. And he's like, basically he's trying to map all these stars and stuff into the notebook.
Oh man, yeah.
Taking pictures and drawing all this stuff.
So
I'm just gonna have to drag them out of here
stairs were like behind the scenes, but this is definitely like the engine room of creation. Like there's supposed to be a beautiful machine here that keeps reality running.
You get up to Jericho. This is what I'm here for, Jericho. This is purpose here.
Reason? Is this some Bright thing?
It is. I'll probably have to bring Sweet Pea here. Sweet Pup.
You mean Sweet Pup? Yes.
When you say sweep up here, you see Jack look away, staring off at a dying black hole.
I mean, we could always go back and get Sweep Up, you know? I mean, probably just chilling in Alkenstar.
There he is.
Who'd we leave him with?
Mr. Jack, is that thing you're staring at, is that reality's butthole?
And Jack doesn't look away, and he says, "Yes, it is."
You want to take a little closer look, Woodshop, closer to the edge?
It's too far away.
I mean, you can come up right here, you know?
Oh, there's the one over here, too?
Well, no, just like get near the edge.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking around. I don't see any... Oh, there's one. Oh, wow, that one's pretty close. There's a big eyeball on there, though.
Yeah, just lean over.
He's leaning over. What are you rolling, a will save?
Alright, okay. He doesn't go nowhere. He can fly. I'm sure he's fine.
Woo-wee! That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Bella looks from Stack the Deck to the pile that is Walter and kind of looks back and forth and thinks to herself or says out loud, like, every time we lose a stack, another one seems to show up. Are we gonna find Walter again if we go through one of these portals? She kind of says to Jack.
Jack says, I have no doubt the 5 of you are bound by fate.
Well,
And
that's good.
Woodshop says,
Yeah, don't you see the little strings coming out of everybody's belly buttons?
I think he's high again. Well, you hear that, Philomena? I mean, you're gonna get another Walter pretty soon, as soon as we go through that portal.
I don't want a different Walter. I want my Walter. I want the Walter that promised to get my mom back.
That's not gonna be her Walters.
Yeah, I mean, this one's dead, though, so, I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
She says, but I don't understand any of this.
Listen, I don't either, but all I know is we gotta keep fighting until we die. Now, you're gonna keep cutting yourself on that glass, so put it down, and because next time we go see the other Walter, he's gonna be like, Philomena, what happened to your hands? What did you ever do to yourself? And he's gonna be all parental over you again, and then it'll be like, you guys let her cut your hands, or something like that, you know?
Well, I'm gonna take the biggest piece, and maybe we'll find someone that can actually bring him back.
Alright. Okay, that's a good compromise. Just quit cutting yourself. Bleeding everywhere. It's gross.
Alright. She's like rummaging through the sharp, shattered remains of Walter, looking for a good piece. You guys smell the aromatic, cheesy goodness of grilled cheese sandwiches being made.
Stack looks over
Ellen.
at Thorn, and
Hmm?
he's like, "Do you want to keep going?"
Where am I gonna go? That portal's closed, and there's what 6 that are cursed. And the best thing I have to look forward to is a muscle lady in a castle. Where would I go? There's nowhere else but here.
I mean,
Besides, if Lovelace is mixed up in this, and he gets a real grim look on his face, he says, "I have to give her a chance to not be mixed up in this."
Stag looks a little sullen. He looks over at the shards of Walter, and he's like, I mean, you just stay here, just wait it out. But I owe that to you.
I'm not sitting around getting stared at by a giant eyeball while you go off on some grand adventure.
I can't lose you again, Thorn. But if you insist.
Yeah, tips his hat to you. And he looks down to Bella and he says, "Listen, I don't care what the skeleton says. I don't mind spoilers. If you could figure out what these other doors do, it would be a big help."
All right, I have a fun one for you. I'm gonna cast a spell that's gonna wrap
Okay.
this up real quick. 2, 3. Hypercognition. I'm gonna make 6 recall knowledges at once, and we're just
Okay, nice.
And those are blind fortune telling lures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's overclocking.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
3.
Mm-hmm.
This will really be the last one because I've
Okay.
already done the.
Yeah, I got you. Unless you just want to roll a 6th one for something else. Okay.
And the 6th one is if it rolls well enough, I want to know what the name of this plane is, which I'm sure Jack could just tell me.
Oh. All right. So, the owl. The owl, your hero reading tells you, involves returning a hero to his destined path. He has become distracted, and the world is in peril, and only he can save it. But he's having a lot of fun snowboarding, fishing, cooking, exploring, rock climbing, pretty much doing everything except the thing that he's supposed to do. So it is about bringing a hero back to his destiny. This one, you don't get a good read on it, but your hero reading tells you that you have to save the life of one of the most important historical figures to ever live. This one, you have to steal one of the most important items in the multiverse. This one, you have to kill one of the most important historical figures of all time. And in this one, you have to set up a tyrant on the throne. Now, Bella, we don't play with alignment, but the Harrow deck do got alignment, and you kind of feel like killing somebody and setting up a tyrant into power. They don't seem like very heroic things to do. You know, they don't seem like very good things to do.
I mean, he comes from a tyrant, so I mean,
Yeah.
he has a little bit of a blind spot there, maybe. But
Okay.
he doesn't like death. He doesn't like killing people.
Yeah.
Want to kill people.
And then your last thing, you're pretty sure this is part of Axis, which is the outer plane of order, law, structure, and perfection. It is home to Abadar, the god of cities, Bry, the goddess of clockwork and invention, and Listala, the goddess of runes, fate, and servitude. Things that live here: lawful archons, aeons, and extraplanar bureaucrats, scholars, lawyers, and artisans. You can, now that you know where you are, you look off in the distance and you do see the Boneyard Spire. It is where mortal souls are judged before moving on to the afterlife. And as you look upon the Boneyard Spire, you remember a half a dozen lives and deaths that you were returned from in your endless servitude to fate.
Well, we'll just have to keep trying until we get it right.
You also know with your check that this is a lawful neutral plane. That do you know that city planet in Star Wars? Was it Coruscant or whatever? The main part of the plane is an endless perfect city. So you're definitely on the fringes, the outskirts, or possibly a demi-plane within the plane. Or you're inside a building so large that you can't, from where you currently are, see the floor, the ceiling, and the walls. Or you could be inside a mechanism or a box or a machine, and what you're seeing is what you think you're seeing, but you're actually very small and inside something on like a desk in someone's office in that endless city. But the more you think about that kind of stuff, the more you're like, planeswalking is fucked up. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Where do we begin?
I don't know. Maybe saving that hero, setting him right, sounds like an easy one.
Ugh, that sounds like therapy.
You guys handle it by yourself? I'll just stay here and study stuff.
No, Grum, we gotta both go.
Look at all this.
We'll be back, Jack said this was some timeless place, so we'll be back.
I don't know why that's music's playing, my bad.
Alright.
Alright, let me go just make my crafting stuff for the day. One sec. Oh, what do I want to bring?
So, does anybody want me to make them an elixir that they can use before combat sometime? Like
Sure.
I can
do you
make something
got?
go here. I can give you concealed for 5 minutes. Give you 5% flat chance to be missed. I can give some elixir of smart life.
I'll
A
take some
numbing tonic.
elixirs of life. Ooh, the numbing. I'll take a numbing tonic. Those things are hot commodities. I love those
Okay.
things.
Okay. I should have made this instead of what I did, but I can make one of these. 10 minutes of resistance to bleeding and persistent poison damage, and lowers the DC for your flat checks and the persistent damage. You want one of those? Brave mutagens. You plus 30 to your speed. Somebody wants a numbing tonic. Anybody else want anything else?
I'll take a numbing. Just a numbing.
Alright, I'll spend the rest of whatever I want.
Got a menu over there?
A menu? You're asking a lot. I'll see what I can do before the next session. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
No, take your time.
All right, is that the intended portal then?
Yep. We're gonna go fix the hero, put him back on track, give him some therapy.
All right. Then this is also where you will find New Walter. Let's see. New Walter
is the hero here. You know?
New Walter is going to be mid-fight against some dangerous opponents when you guys arrive.
We'll get there just in time to get a new Walter. Waited
All
too
right.
long.
I'll take you over to the new map if you guys are mostly ready.
Well, I think we are at time, right?
Oh, we are at time. Oh, so I was so excited to show you what was coming. All right. Next session. Okay. All right. In that case, I'll take you guys back to the dashboard. All right. Whew. Let's see. Discard pile. Put him over there till next week. Go over here. We gotta increase the skull count. Skullometer. Bloop. Back still in the lead in the game you don't want to win. Alright. Yeah, I think that covers that. Alright. So you guys have your mission, your purpose, your 6 Mega Man bosses that you could fight in any order, but maybe there's a best order to face them in. This encompasses like the next arc of the adventure is getting through these six gates. When that is completed, when all 6 gates have been cleared, that is like the next milestone, and then that moves you into the final part of book 1. So you're essentially finally in book 1 part 2 after all this time. But now, yeah, you clear these 6 gates, you're good to go. The Hero Court, it's real. I've seen it. Jack's not just saying that to motivate you guys. It's pretty neat. You do get to turn any of the cards into places on the map, which is kind of cool. So, all right. Well, biggest announcement I have is games are back in session, at least the games that I'm running, and also we've got DirtCon this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got games on the server from all different systems, lots of different GMs and DMs running games, and there's also going to be some Magic the Gathering. There's going to be some tournament stuff, I think. Maybe? I have to check. But there is also going to be Jackbox,
which is pretty fun. And whatever else you guys want to do, if you guys want to just get together and hang out and stuff like that. If you have friends that aren't on the server that you think would enjoy any of the stuff going on this weekend, feel free to get them invited to the server. We got a really nice community, so I'm sure it'll be even more nice with even more people that are cool. Yeah. Any other announcements from anybody?
I have another game soon. That's going to be posting soon-ish when I return. Darby Muffins Incorporated will be running the Feast of Ravenmore, which is a first edition Pathfinder adventure about a spooky town in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be it's about 8 to 10 sessions, and it's pretty fun.
Is this the next part of Carrion Crown, or is this like this is something else? You're running something else in addition to that.
Yes.
I see.
Carrion Crown will be coming back next month for Book 2, Trial of the Beast, which is I'm really looking forward to. But Feast of Ravenmore listing will be up likely also when I get back, and we'll be starting maybe sometime in middle of June, maybe. I don't know what day it's going to be on. It's likely going to be a Saturday. Unsure though. So like keep a lookout,
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna be hogging all your spots.
You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Everyone's welcome.
All right. Any other announcements from anybody? Okay. What? We got Transformers at DurkCon too. Yeah. I can't wait to be a Compasaurus that turns into a gun.
We'll have to talk. We can't.
Wait, I can't be a Compasaurus that turns into a gun anymore? Did I get catfished into signing up?
The book for Beastformers just came out. You were so lucky, but you can't be a... The rules don't support you being all three.
Oh man. Wait, so you can be a robot that turns into a dinosaur, but not a dinosaur that turns into a gun?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Let's say we'll talk about it.
I'll have to think real hard about that one. All right. On that note, then, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll continue the adventure next time. I think this next adventure is going to be pretty fun. And hopefully not as brutal dice-wise or strength of opponent-wise as the last couple of fights. So we will see. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. So
next session is my last session, by the way, before I leave.
Damn.
I go to Japan. It's my turn. We're taking shifts. Just a heads up. So.
Well,
crash the Japan square.
I'll be there longer. So yeah.
Wow, that's some real bragging. Considering I had a pretty fucking amazing trip. I did so much that I'm gonna have to do a different stream for each day to talk about what happened, because every day so much shit happened that I could not just talk to about it in one stream. It's gonna be crazy. So, and then at the very end, I'm gonna have like the things I learned that you should definitely know before going to Japan. So 15 weeks from now, I'm gonna have all the information that you need for the trip you're taking in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'll go in the future and watch it. It's fine.
But if you hit me up, I'll give you the notes, the bullet list of shit that I learned.
Hell yeah.
Because man, I learned a lot through trial and error that I did not know in advance. So, but man, it was awesome. It was an awesome trip. It was one. Yeah, when people say like, oh, it's like once in a lifetime, blah blah blah. I mean, I hope it's not once in a lifetime, but it kind of had the vibes of like, this is a fucking amazing trip. Like I've backpacked across Europe, and like this was better than that. Like this trip was better than that. So
Yeah. Anyways, I'm still a little tired from said trip, so I'm gonna
Fair
head
enough,
out.
yeah.
All right. Night, everybody.
Night.
Hey.
Yeah.